What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel as we're back here for another Road to the Show here with Theo Bonds. This is episode 236, and we're back in action here today. As if you remember from the last episode, we got benched, and we got benched pretty hard there. There you see we're 32-17 right now in first place with a nice game and a half lead over the Indians. Now today I'm hoping that we'll be in a series here with Pittsburgh as we are trying to get ourselves back on the good graces of our coach. There you see the Red Sox game there. And of course, well, let's put it this way. We got to play in that, we did have an at-bat, I believe, in the Pittsburgh game. I'm not for sure yet. I went ahead and simmed it to see if I, by chance, like, hey, we're going to be able to play in the game or not, blah, blah, blah. And the answer was no. We did not get a play in that game whatsoever. So today we're going to try to see if we can get into this Red Sox series here. Currently Red Sox right now in fourth place with 2.5 games back of the Orioles. Red Sox are 25-25, and they are 4-6 in their last 10 games. Now, the game that we actually get a freaking play in today is in game 2. We got, of course, still got benched in the first game. Won that game 7-5 without Bonds. Now we're in game 2 of this series, but we're coming in the 8th inning here with 2 out. And there you see, obviously with 1 on, and we are down, I believe, by a run. So 6-5 here in the bottom of the 8th. We'll try to see what we can do. And at home here at Comerica, and there you see the ball is caught there pretty quickly there by Brandon Bell to end the at bat there for Bonds. And so now the question is, do we get to stay in the ball game here today, or are we going to be told, hey, go back to the end of the dugout and continue your punishment? Well, it looks like that's going to be the case here as we go ahead and sim. We get into here, and Tigers. They get the win. Tigers get the victory there. So that's 2 games now we have won here without Bonds. Actually, I take that back as I'm looking at my notes here. We did actually get a game in. I didn't show it, but we did get a play-in game, or we got a bat in a game, and we got a hit a 3-run home run, and later that's pretty much to help us win the ball game. Now Bonds didn't worry about being traded. We kind of talked to him about that at that game there in Pittsburgh, and he says, it is what it is. I'm not going to carp about it, me and the manager are talking, pretty much about stuff. But as for the, still in basis issue, I guess it's still an issue between the two of them. Bonds does have some pretty good, decent speed for a guy his size, but I don't remember ever getting the red light. I went back to watch the previous episodes before we went on a little hiatus with this series, and there was no mention of a red light. I don't know. Maybe I have to go back and watch some more here. But there you see, we're talking to our manager here, or our agent here, John Kent. He's talking about the possible Triple Crown. Of course, we're far from trying to worry about that. Right now, we're just trying to find a way to get on the field again. And of course, he asks us if we have any other issues. Of course, we bring up the issue about trades, and we're like, come on, man, you got to do something about this, because now I'm benched for the simple fact that I'm trying to help the team out. I'm trying to be aggressive. I'm trying to improve my skills of base running and trying to steal bases here. And I did get tagged. I swiped a bag beforehand, but I got caught stealing. It's like no one else is doing that. Doing that to help us out and trying to be aggressive on the diamond. And of course, the two are having an issue. Having a conversation here. Of course, Bonds wants him to push it here even further. Again, we could be traded anytime here. I would imagine, I think I've only had one other road show that we got traded like a month before the trade deadline. other than that, I don't see us getting traded until probably either the week of the trade deadline or the day before, or the day of trade deadline. Yeah, that's what usually happens. Like I said, I've had it happen one time before in a roto show. I think, I'm trying to remember who that was. I think it was Bolden when he went from the Padres to the Rangers. So yeah, it's been it's been something. But yeah, well, so here we are now on the road. Here we're going to Minnesota and taking on David Rubio and the Twinkies here. And this is the what is this game? This is the first game of the series, so we're gonna finally get in the lineup here after missing out quite a few games here. I think they're missing our bat here, and I'm pretty sure the general manager probably says something to the skipper about, hey, you gotta get him back on the diamond here. We need him. We're in a hunt for trying to run away with the division right now. The only team behind us are the Indians, and this is a divisional game. So skipper probably finally got his got himself pulled together and not worry about Bonds trying to steal bases here, which he again does very well as Bonds creams this one there, but only to get to just the warning track there as he does fail the challenge that was put upon us. So that ends the inning as there's no score on that one. Let's go to down the top of the third here. Down by 4 runs here as Bonds up to bat here. And 0-1 count here. And he finds a nice gapper out there to left center field. This should go ahead. This should be a bases clearing double as the final run comes in to score. And that's a great job there as he clears the bases on that 3 RBI double. And now Miguel Cabrera can now try to just one swing of the bat here, find himself a double here and bring home Bonds. And that will tie this ball game up 4 apiece. So 2-2 count now. We'll see here this hit over there to the second baseman. Ground out there on Miguel. But that will, of course, move Bonds over to third. So either some kind of ball hit towards, anywhere the gaps. I would say in this case probably down left center field. Or down right. Like this one right here. That is going to draw in a run here. And that's an RBI single. And that ties it up now 4 apiece. So now 1 for 2 day here for Bonds. He's doubled. He's got 3 RBIs and, of course, a run scored. Tied at 4-all here in the top of the 5th. A 2-2 count here on him with the runner on first. No out. And there you see a ground ball here. Hit past the shortstop there. They try to get the force out there at second. Oh, and they call that one. That's a little late call there, Blue. But they call him out. So there's a force out there at second. So now Miguel Cabrera now comes up to bat here. Single there in the second inning. We'll see what Bonds is going to do. Of course, like he said, he's going to steal bases as long as he wants to. That's a ground ball past the infield. There and past the shortstop there, makes a nice single, and that gets him on board. So now Will's up to bat here. He's had a single and a RBI here today, so he could get another chance here to get another RBI and try to break up this 4-4 tie. 2 runners on board, and Bond's gonna go ahead and take off here. He's gonna steal for third. He gets there on time, no problem there, and I'm pretty sure the manager for the Tigers is like, "What the hell is Bonds trying to do? I've already got onto him once before about having the red light." So, but yeah, that's just my assumption. But we'll see a ground ball here. Oh, could not get that one there. Runner will come in to score. It makes it now. Actually, 2 runners will come in to score. Both Bonds and Cabrera will come in to score. It makes it now 6-4 here in the top of the 5th. Now we continue here in the top of the 5th as they actually bat around. And Bonds up again here. So here he is now with 2 runners on board, 2 out. It's now 10-4. And it goes after that 4-seam fastball high out of the zone there. What the hell was you thinking there, Bonds? And he will strike out. And that'll end this side. As it goes down to the top of the 7th coming up here. It's now a 5-run game. 0-2 count here for I about to say Barry, jeez. For Theo Bonds, he strikes out there, or drop third strike. He gets thrown out there at first, and that retires the side. Tigers lead this one now by 5 here as we go to the bottom half of the 7th, and we'll move on and see that we go ahead and pick up this win. So nice job as the Tigers able to get today's victory here. 10-5 win as Bonds goes 1 for 5 in this ball game with a double, 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored here in this one. And of course he did steal a base there, and I'm trying to get at least try to ask the manager after the game during the press conference about the stolen base and whatnot, and he kind of just said he wasn't going to say anything about it. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. There was a little bit of I guess you could say a disagreement, not necessarily a shouting match between Bonds and Oliver Flint, but Flint's like, hey, you still haven't did what you were supposed to, you still did what you were not supposed to do. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So let's go ahead and get to game 2 here. So we'll see Bonds here in the lineup here in this one here today. We'll see what he can do as we go to the top of the 1st here. 2 out and nobody on here for Bonds. As you see there, he is leading in American League third base. Take 2. He's leading in American League third baseman votes right now this season, as he is trying to get a spark going here, as he does have his dynamic challenge on his hands here. We'll see what he can do here. He grounds this one there. That's a base hit. That's going over to right field, and that's a nice way there to get that one going. Of course, he gets the dynamic challenge completed, getting that base hit. So Miguel Cabrera up to bat next here. And of course, Bonds on first. We'll see what Miguel can do here, as Cabrera is looking to, of course, try to get some runs on the board here early, just like they did in the last game. So 1-2 count now for Miguel Cabrera, 2 out. And Bonds getting off the bag here just a bit. Bonds waiting for the right time. He goes ahead and he's going to take off and steal here, as this one's going to be a fly ball out to right field, and this is pretty much going to be the out, and that's going to be it for the inning, as Bonds is stranded there on first base, as there's no score. Top of the 4th here now. Here we go. Single back in the 1st inning. We'll see what Bonds can do here, as he has a runner on second base. Gets the pitch and drills this one here high and deep over to right field. This one's going to go back. This is going to go deep, but it's going to get caught at the warning track there near the out-of-town scoreboard for the out. And of course, he does advance the runner up to 3rd. Now 3-0 count here for Bonds, and Bonds gets a hold of this one here high and deep. This is going to go back. This ball is gone. Home run there for Theo Bonds, as that is home run number 20 for him, as that is his first home run in this series, and actually his first home run since since the Pirates series there, where he hit his 19th, I think that's what it was, in that series. A series that you guys didn't get to see because I didn't get a chance to record it, because just kind of tinkering around to see if we were able to play a game there. But yeah, we did not get to play a game at all, or at least and it was a good series, or a good series that the Tigers played in that one. But unfortunately, yeah, tough, because Bonds was not able. He only got that one at bat there in that whole entire 2-series matchup there. As Bonds here just gets the ball again, gets all of this one this time around. That's going to be his 21st of the season. That's a 2-run shot this time. And yeah, Twins fans not liking this at all. I think by now, here in the last 6 seasons now, they've kind of got used to knowing that when Bonds comes in town, And he's out here at Target Field. This is not going to be a good day for your pitchers. Good day for the fans to get souvenirs, but not a good day there for the pitchers because it could be a long one. 8-0 here in the top of the ninth here. 1 runner on and 1 runner out. As we'll see a ground ball there here. This should be a good double play here. Can they turn double play? Yes, they do. And that retires the inning. So Minnesota has one more chance here to get something going here as they get to the bottom half of the ninth. We'll see if they can get back into this one as we go now to the ninth inning here with 1 out and 1 on. Tigers lead this one by 8. As Garcia's up to bat here. Try to see if we can turn this double play to wrap this game up and take game 2 of this series. As we'll see a ground ball here right down the third base line. They get that one a second. And that goes around the horn there. Nice play. And the Tigers win this one in a nice shutout here. 8-0 is your final score. As Bonds and the Tigers get another win. So it's really nice to see Bonds back in the lineup here, especially with that bat. I'm sure the guys there on the diamond probably kind of at least the tension I was getting from the clubhouse here the last couple of days as I'm following these guys around on these road shows. The tension it's kind of 50-50. Some guys were kind of mad at the skipper. Some guys were kind of still mad at Bonds, and for the most part here, I think they're happy. Happy. If you win games, that cures a lot of things around the clubhouse. So 3 for 5 Dave there for Bonds. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs for him as he wins this, helps his team out, wins this one 8-0. So go to the final game of the episode here today. And it is should be a good one here as we go ahead and try to see if we can try to sweep these guys out here of the building in this one. So let's see what we can do here against the Twins here at Target Field as this is the 3rd and final game of the series. And so far he is 4 for 10 right now. To start off here before we get in this game. There you see the last 9 games, he's 14 of 30. So he is batting very, very well. And of course, again, like I said, didn't get play in those, I think it was like at least 5 games he didn't get play in. Imagine what he could have done there, especially when his bat was going crazy. As he hits this one hard, just short in the short lip of the outfield out there. Nice job there from Sanchez. Getting that one there for the out. Top of the 3rd coming up as we're down by a run. Runner on 3rd with 2 out. So Bonds, of course, knows the situation here. He's got to try to rip this one up the middle or over to the right-hand side to get a base hit. And we'll see if he can do so here on this one. So it's runner on for 3rd base here. And takes the first pitch here and just drills this one out there in the gap out to left center field. That one's going to run around out there, and that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to bring in a run. So nice RBI double. Did I said base hit? No, RBI double. That's a 2-bagger right there. As he gets himself in scoring position now, ties this one up now 2 apiece here at Target Field as Saunders. He's got to try to figure out what he can do next time around when Bonds comes up to bat. Now he has to worry about Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera hits this one here. That's going to be a double there for Cabrera. Cabrera hustling there to second. Gets the base hit, or gets the double. And, of course, the RBI to now make it now like 3-2 ball game. Let's take a look here at the replay. And that's just a beautiful shot there. Of course, he is probably huffing and puffing right there. As he should be in his mid-30s right now, or late 30s. But we'll see Bonds here. Oh, nice hit there, getting that one past the 3rd baseman. And he gets himself a base hit and get on board with a nice lead off. And that's the great way here to start off the top of the 6th here, as he is, of course, amongst the hits leaders right now for the Tigers. And there you see there with several other Tigers players there with him, doing very well for himself. So now 2-1 count here for Cabrera, and oh, Bond's going to take off again. He's going to slide here, and he's going to get there safely, as he is going to be at second base as he steals this one there. Now I was looking for the sign there from the skipper, but there was no sign, so I guess this was all on just Bonds if he wanted to go or not. So now we'll see the ball hit up the middle there. That's going to be a nice hit there. That's going to have a runner coming to score, and that's going to be an RBI single for Bonds. It makes it now a 4-3 ball game here at Target Field. Wow, we end up just blowing the scoreboard up even more now. It's now 9-3, and that's a full count. As that's going to be full count there. That's going to be a drop third strike, and Bonds cannot hustle down there on time to get to first. That is going to be it for the inning. As we go now to the top of the ninth here, it's now a 9-7 ball game here. The Twins are starting to put things together here. But the question is it already too late for them to get back in this one? Bases are empty. One out. Bonds here. Oh, gets a hold of this one here. He's hoping it stays fair. Goes back, and it is gone. Home run there for Theo Bonds. That's home run number 22 for him this season. And that is home run number 3 in this series alone. Wow, he is just really lighting this up here. And there you see him Miguel Cabrera celebrating there on that beautiful shot there to left field. And just drills the ball right out of the ballpark. Beautiful job. And a great swing there from the big lumber there of Theo Bonds. As we see here, we go ahead and pick up the win. Nice job there, fellas, as we get the victory. And not to mention, most importantly, we take the series, which that's what we need here against a divisional rival. Win this series 3-0. Win the game. Final score 10-7 is your final. 3 for 5 for Bonds there for the day. And, of course, a home run to his 22nd of the season. He has now a total of 3 home runs now since being back on the starting lineup. And, of course, a double, 2 RBIs in today's game, and, of course, a run scored. And, of course, also 2 stolen bases there also. So, not a bad day for him at all. As we take a look here, about to wrap up the month of May, as we have a nice little series against Seattle coming up here, and we'll see what we'll do there in that series against Seattle. It's a road game. It's a 4-game set there, and we'll see how well we'll do. Of course, like I said, Seattle's one of those teams that usually does pretty well in the road to show when it comes to playing against them, and of course, especially for Sydney and stuff like that. So. It's probably a tough one here, but nonetheless, we'll try to see what we can do. As the Mariners right now 26-28, just 2 games behind, or just below 500. And of course, they're one of those teams, those 500 teams, or 500 or below 500 teams. They're going to be kind of squirrely. We don't know how they're going to be playing. So I'm hoping we can at least take 3 out of 4 of this series. But again, you never know. But that's it for this episode of Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, you guys can always leave a like. That really helps me out a lot. Helps me out tremendous. Not to mention, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Don't forget to follow us on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord, as we do go on there quite often and let you guys know what's going on with the series or what's going on right now on the channel and what to look out for. And not to mention announcements or live streams, as we will be live streaming here on YouTube, both here on the main channel and on the secondary channel there on ESGNet LP very, very soon. Not to mention, we do live stream over on Twitch. We'll be live streaming again here very soon, as I'm on kind of a little bit on hiatus and / vacation. We usually live stream on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. till midnight Central Time, and then also on Friday afternoons at 1 p.m. Central to about 4 p.m. Central over there. And it's kind of a variety stream on Twitch. We pretty much play everything underneath the sun. And there's also just random stuff we do on there. So definitely go check it out. And follow us over there. It's always a good time over there on the live stream side of things on Twitch. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. But again, stay tuned for more Row the Show all summer long here. We'll have more coming up very, very soon here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you guys next time.